It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
A completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. Inside the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the outbound.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
LSU has moved into the red zone.
Here we go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down, but man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He finds some space. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down here. He keeps it on the design run. Look out, room to run here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. There was no catching him that time.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Direct snap to the back. Has the first down and more. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they call a run. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Quarterback still with the football. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Good enough for first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Breaks an open space. He can't stop him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
We'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Strong effort on the catch, but couldn't get a foot down. And it'll bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
3:25.
A running play called on fourth down. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for 6. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
Design quarterback run. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's an important first down on that running play. They're going to run it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tailback with another carry. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And there's the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge game like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tries to get it to the running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
keeper. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll run it with the draw play. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you can see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
On the play.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He gets loose. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Grinding away with the running game. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Keeps it on the draw. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He fires downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that 1st touchdown is always going to be good.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his back. Finds his man. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Breaks into the open.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Man, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Short pass finds the tight end.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This offense really clicking.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the double.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Second down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Here comes a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect, and they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.